Please write an answer along with me. Calculation of value of yes before acquisition of no. In that friends, first of all, we'll make the calculation of the P2. The term P2 stands for from end of year 3 onwards for perpetuity, whatever the cash flows that you are going to receive, all of them are discounted to the second year end. Write on heading calculation of P2. Free cash flow for equity for the third year divided by K minus C. Free cash flow for equity for the third year is 200 lakhs into 1.05 divided by cost of capital minus growth rate. So we understand that the 200 into 1.05, that is 210 lakhs divided by 0.10. That comes to 2100 lakhs. This is of year 2 end. That is the way P2 can be calculated. Next is calculation of P0. As far as the P0 is concerned, P0 stands for Value of Yes Ltd before acquisition of No Ltd. In that, cash flows, first year end it is 175 lakhs, second year end it is 200 lakhs plus 2100 lakhs. So 200 plus 2100, that is 2300 lakhs. It will be discounted in present value term at the rate of 15%. Discounting rates have been given for 15%. First year factor is provided to us as 87 paise. Second year factor is provided to us 756. So what will happen? It is 175 lakhs into 0.87, that is 152.25 lakhs. 2300 into 0.756, that comes to 1738.8 lakhs. And total of both of them is value of so value of the firm is 1891.05 lakhs. Or we can say it is the value of Yes Limited, because Yes Limited is having say only the equity as per the given information. I request all of you to make calculation of value of Yes Limited post acquisition of No Limited and put your answer in the chat box. Write down further answer. Heading right down. Calculation of value of yes after acquiring no. In that we understand that the answer will be found like this. Working note number 1 once again. Calculation of P2. P2 will be found as free cash flow for equity for the third year divided by K minus C. So what is the second year cash flow? It is 450 lakhs into 1.06. Because dear students, we can see that say this is 450 lakhs and post acquisition the growth rate is going to be 6%. So divided by cost of capital minus growth rate. What is cost of capital? 0.15. Growth rate is 0.06. 450 into 1.06 divided by 9%. That is rupees 5,300 lakhs. This is what we understand is the year 2 end value. Once we make this calculation, afterwards we'll calculate again the value of Yes Limited post acquisition of No Limited. In that, again first year and second year, free cash flow for equity. As far as the first year is concerned, it is 175, sorry. First year is concerned, it is 400 lakhs. Second year, it is 450 lakhs. Plus, what is the P2 value? P2 value is 5300. That is this calculation that we have made. 450 plus 5300, 5750. Now it will be discounted at the rate of 15%. 87 paise, 75.6 paise. Product of both of them will give the present value. 400 into 0.87, 348. 5750 into 0.756, 4347. So the total is 4695 lakhs. This is value of Yes post acquisition of No. That is the way we are required to make the calculation of answer. So friends, in the first part of the question, we have adopted the present value of the cash flow method, earning capitalization method for the purpose of valuation. So first of all, we have made the calculation of the P2. Then it is discounted in present value term along with the first and second year value to compute the value of the firm without acquisition. The same thing is required to be done with acquisition, wherein P2 is calculated and based on that P0. I want somebody of you to write answer in the chat box for the second part of the question. What is the value of the acquisition? I just give explanation to you for the question which has been asked. Dear students, value of the acquisition means, let me explain you. Value of acquisition means maximum consideration that Yes Limited is ready to pay for acquisition of No Limited. So basically over here, value of the acquisition is required to be calculated as what is the maximum consideration that acquiring company is ready to pay for acquisition of the target company. I request you to write answer for this question in the chat box. Now friends, over here we are required to make the calculation of the answer like this. Basically we understand that the merged entity has a value of 4695 lakhs. As far as the target company is acquiring company is concerned, its independent value is 1891.05 lakhs. So logically we understand that difference of these two is the maximum consideration that Yes Limited is ready to pay for acquisition of No Limited. So we can give answer for the third question like this. Second question going on. So the answer will be found like this. Value of acquisition is found as value of Yes post acquisition of No minus value of Yes before acquisition of No. So we understand that say it is 4695 minus value of Yes before acquisition of No is 1891.05. So the final answer will be found as 2803.95 lakhs. This is the way value of the acquisition can be calculated. Write on this note and along with that this answer. Again I want you to give answer for the third question. Third question speaks that what is the gain to the shareholders of Yes Limited? Means we are required to calculate NPV to Yes Limited. So please write an answer. That's what is NPV to Yes Limited on acquisition of No Limited. Now friends, over here the question speaks that the exchange ratio is 0.5. Like that information is given. The question is further providing the information that number of shares outstanding for both the companies before the merger and before the merger is same. Like that information is given. I request all of you to pay attention. Yes, no, and merged entity. Okay. If it is X number of shares which we do not know, then this is also X which is provided to us. That is the number of shares of both the companies are same. So for the merged entity, the number of shares would be 1.50x. Why? Because the exchange ratio is given 0.5. X plus 0.5 into X. That is the way the number of shares of the merged entity can be calculated. Now we understand that as far as the value of the merged entity is concerned, which we already have found over here, it is an amount of 4695. So what will happen? This 4695 is the value of the merged entity. So use a calculator. 4695 lakhs into X divided by 1.5x. So what will happen? Into 2 by 3. That comes to 3130 lakhs. That is the value attributable to Yes Limited in the merged entity. Okay. We understand that say this is the value of the merged entity. And out of that say this is the value attributable to Yes Limited in the merged entity. Before merger it was how much? So before merger it was 1891.05 lakhs. So from this we deduct 1891.05 lakhs. So what will happen? There is say a gain to Yes Limited for an amount of 1238.95 lakhs. This is the way NPV to Yes Limited can be calculated. I request all of you to write down answer. Calculation of NPV to Yes Limited. In that we will write answer like this. Market value attributable to Yes in merged entity minus market value of Yes before merger. So now friends, what will happen? It is 4695 lakhs into 2 by 3. Why it is 2 by 3? I already have explained to you, because the number of shares of both the companies are same and there is an exchange ratio of 0.5. So in the merged entity, 2/3 is the holding of Yes and 1/3 is the holding of No, minus market value of Yes Limited before merger is 1891.05 lakhs. So answer of this component is 3130 lakhs minus 1891.05 lakhs. With that, see, we can compute the answer is 1238.95 lakhs. This is the way we are required to compute NPV to Yes Limited. So this is the way the NPV to Yes Limited is calculated for the purpose of answer. The question does not provide and neither the adequate information is given with which we can compute answer for No Limited.